Yeah, we had that.
It happens.
On Snake Pit. Yeah, it's like 30% that it's together, 60% that's a 2-1 split, and 10% that it's a 1-1-1-1-1-1 split.
Oh, well, I think the most fun might be when there is a sandwich, right? Like 2, then 1, and to see how they're going to manage that player. I think that might be the most entertaining for you, for me, and for the viewers, probably.
Yeah, because then the decision is, are you trying to save your teammate, or do you let your teammate die? And we will find out when we jump into game number 1 here. And yeah, we will have the spawning positions 2-1, exactly what we wanted. So we have here, starting with Magyars. Close to him is Slam with the Berberus. Left alone is Mr. Lan. And what can we see on the other side, Mr. Memb?
What can we see? Well, we have to check. Spring, who is the pocket here? This a pocket?
No.
I'm checking here right now. Well, Spring between Slam and... no, it's close to Timotheus, I would say. The Slam is on the left, and Lan in the other side. Whoa, really hard to analyze here what the strategy they will go. Even more for me that I didn't check any game. Probably you can guess way better what to do here with these strategies. But according to civilizations, we see Ethiopians, Burmese, Franks. I believe that they cannot choose. They cannot repeat the civilization during the cities, right?
Exactly that, yeah. And yeah, I'm expecting very aggressive games. Somewhat in the middle of the map, and sandwich is Lan. To his left-hand side or north is Matthias. To his right-hand side is the other brother. So a real brother sandwich here. And Spring, kind of in the middle of the map as well, will get some troubles from Slam close by, but could also get some long-distance attack from Hira or short-distance attack from the north from Lan. Promising to be a very scrappy game.
I think the most complicated situation here is definitely for Lan. I mean, Lan is just lonely between all the other opponents. If you check, he's far from Hira and Slam. So if they just go all together, red and yellow to Lan, but it's difficult to know what is going to be better, because also if the other players where you're trying to double, they go for fast castle, they might dominate. It's still a pause the game for you.
Yeah, it is. At 1 minute 10, it seems like they had some TeamSpeak problems. And if I look up there, they were in the channel. I believe they now moved into a private channel in TeamSpeak.
Yeah, probably someone jumping in their TeamSpeak, so they want to move. Yeah, I'm checking it where they are. Yeah, I think they were doing some channels. They're at the bottom now on TeamSpeak. Well, Civilizations, I think, is a very interesting choice here. To be honest, I really like Spring, Matthews, and Timotheus, because with these settings, I don't know, I think these civilizations are a bit faster. Well, Magyar Incas might be strong, but since he's the farther one, I'm not sure about it. You can see Burmese with the +1 also if he's going man at arms, and Timotheus with the scouts from France that have more HP. I want to see. They unpause, man. I have been all the day without AOC. You know that for me that's so
tough,
bad, man. It's tough, man. It's tough. So many hours without AOC. Vamos.
Well, you streamed till late night, right?
Yeah, I was all the day away. I was today is the three kings day. I don't know if you know about it. Oh, but now look at the host time. For me, 7 minutes 43.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Should maybe be a drop. Well, let's see. I'm at 1:30 now. Let's just see how it develops here. Maybe let's go for a restart, but we will see.
Yeah, it's better to don't give fast speed, or we will not be synchronized with each other. I will just keep in with the same speed.
Yeah, I'm at 2 minutes 10 now.
Yeah, the same. So if we don't touch, if we are you and me together synchronized, well, they will have to wait. You are the boss, so they have to wait. It's like this.
Yeah. Okay. So nothing too special here, and yeah, sometimes we have seen when players were really close that they went for tower rushes. I don't really see any of the players really liking that strategy here, though.
I'm really curious to see the performance for Spring, because we all know how a Spring can be. I mean, he can be playing super good, but also in some specific situations, now that nobody listens to us, the Titanic can be real. And I really want to see a Spring performance in this situation with Slam pretty close to him. You know, it's true that Timotheus can be a backup, but it's really important because in a 1v1, you will go probably Spring. What he has? He has the goal at the back. Stone, others both stone at the back, so his map is pretty okay if you check. Slam is facing, but you don't know what is the strategy going to happen. So till Feudal Age is really complicated to analyze, right?
Yeah, and I believe it really comes a lot down to strategic decision making, and therefore you see a lot of people actually going for the Portuguese because you already start with cartography and therefore can judge situations a bit better. Yeah, Portuguese team bonus.
Interesting. Well, about Portuguese, if you check, I mean, for me, they are not that terrible. Like, the only thing is that they don't have, like, super strong units, but they have Arbalest, they have Halves, Cavaliers, fully armored, Bombard Towers, but the unique units and so on. So, in this kind of settings, makes sense to go with the cartography directly. It might be a really good choice.
Yeah, and remember, going for something like Paladins or Bombard Cannons or Bombard Towers isn't really the most likely option. You really need to survive Feudal Age first and then see how you can develop in the later stages.
Well, you need Team Speak for sure with this kind of settings. Otherwise, it's impossible. It's impossible to get a good performance here. Well, I'm checking if there is some laming. I don't see any laming so far. So everything is going on, well, standard.
Yeah. Somewhat standard for sure, and seems like Slam not with the greatest lure, but that's not too important. And well, the most tricky situation, Timotheus, he has a nice, really interesting back map. It feels a bit like he could be the game decider, and I don't really see him being attacked too much here.
To who?
Timotheus, our yellow player here.
Okay.
He's kind of in the back, I would say.
Yeah, well, I would love to see, instead of TeamSpeak, how they type, you know, because we will know a lot more about the game. Yeah. They will be typing, okay, let's go scout, let's double, because now we don't know. You can see how Barack already, Obama for a sprint, doing already. So is he going to go militias, or he's just, nah, he's going to go up, I think. Yeah, he has the food and will go up.
For tomorrow, I will try to get the TeamSpeak passwords from them, and we'll jump in when like someone is dying and just think about it. Like everyone is doubling or tripling MBL. He's crying only down to 4 villagers, losing his starting TC, and then we jump into TeamSpeak and Lyriata and just laughing at him.
What's going on, man? Why old people want to see MBL crying, man? I mean, old people. Today was the race when he was 6 population. Yes, probably was the race, but I believe they won the game, so we want to see the rage for the players.
Maybe that, yeah. Yeah. We want to see teammates die, and let's take a look. Spring now going forward with his villager, but that is going to be a forward into walls, and even if he gets a tower up behind the woodline there against Slam, that's not really going to be too important.
Well, let's see, everyone is going up to Feudal Age almost at the same time. Just one value difference probably between the first Slam and Melkor, like you can see, exactly that. And Melkor is, well, doing probably one of the best strategies here, even if we don't like so much. Walling absolutely everything. Well, but we see more and more walls. Slam as well. Come on, Spring. Go aggressive, man. We want to see some action here.
Spring now sending 4 militia over, could be M&A. Actually winning the scout war there against Slam if he wanted to take it. And, well, Slam seems to be pretty fine.
But look at Nilly, sorry that I interrupt you. Look at Lan also at the same time that he's sending the men at arms already to Slam. Look at Lan to Spring. And I want to see Spring multitasking here with 4 militias almost men at arms and the Eagle. Look at this. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, that could be so deadly, but nice reaction timing.
You see? Well, it was instantly, man. What is this? Is this a Spring?
Well, yeah, untypical for him.
You got surprised, right?
Obviously. But now he's pulled away from his only woodline he had. Luckily, he still has like 6 stragglers.
But look at the sprint, man. A tower behind the wood also for a slam.
Yeah, but...
The tower up there with 1 villager.
A bit far off, if you ask me.
Yeah, probably.
Get forced away.
Oh, he's gonna take. He's gonna take the. He's gonna be in the range, I think. Yes, yeah. Not for completely. Yeah, he's moving now. Okay.
Okay.
Well, the multitasking is real here for Spring.
Yeah, he pulled everything back. Now his first losses. No, even microing back the scout. Pretty sweet stuff so far by Spring here, and he has not taken a single loss in that game.
Yeah, but best situation here, in my opinion, is for Timotheus. Why? Timotheus is going to scout. Nobody is attacking him. Everyone is busy. You can see Purple is going to red, right? Purple is going to red. Lan is fighting with the Spring, and the Spring is also dealing with the Slam. Slam did the tower and so on. I mean, he got the tower there. The only one that is completely free is Timotheus, so he should be the difference here right now. Don't know what you think.
Yeah, absolutely, and just going for scouts, maybe later on night. And it's so tough that everyone will wall himself, so as I said before, I think he could really be the game decider here. Lan now trying to go for the defensive tower, and it's interesting, like, how they are all switching around, but maybe, well, Hydra isn't getting attacked either.
The Spring has killed already 4 units. He has lost 1, 2 villages. He needs to be careful because Islam is now there with the scout, but Timotheus at the same time is there, like you can see. So the teamwork from, let's call them, well, is arena for the win. I'm not sure this is arena for the win for the team, but well, he's defending properly. I really like situation here for Timotheus.
Yeah, absolutely. Completely walled now, going for gold. Just protecting his teammates. Could be around, could be so annoying. At the same time, Spring finally lost most of his MD. And Hira maybe can find some damage against Matthias there in the back.
Yeah, I was there because remember they have Forging, 1+ attack, but he's dealing quite well with those villages. Look at this. He took 2 scouts, gonna take the 3rd. He didn't lose. Oh, he lost a village, but 1 village, 3 scouts with Forging. It's a good trade, nearly. I don't think so.
Not really, and yeah, losing some HP while running through the TC. Nice defense here by Malkor for sure. Villager count, though, look at that. Team USA, 28 for everyone. On the other side, we have them in 33 and 34 numbers.
Oh, look at Timotheus now, ready now, land. So Timotheus is doing the job, was defending, now he's taking one village, gonna take another? No. Open formation and resources for Timotheus. Haha, look at his resources, Nelly. Getting closer and closer to go up to Castellage and cartography already.
Yeah, and that's so sweet, obviously, for him. Free upgrade there, and doesn't even build a blacksmith yet, so I want to see that. Now adding more farms, really indicating he will go for at least 2 stable knights here.
I'm checking also Slam resources, pretty good. Only missing the gold. Checking if he has, the building has the stable, but he's missing, no, he has the blacksmith. He's gonna go up, but like we were talking, Timotheus on the way to Castellage.
Yeah, and that's so good. Let's take a look. Villager outside there. What is he planning? Not 100% sure. Blacksmith now for him. Oh, he shot a deer. Look at that villager. At the mill, just shot a deer over the house and now runs around his whole arena just to get that deer. Oh, she has a mission.
This is important. This is important also. Look at those scouts for Timotheus going there because the difference here is the walls. Here are no walls. He's going to take one village down, band down. And if he's going to the line, yeah, he need to move. They have no defense. Just go and raid. But the problem for the team is Timotheus the fastest Castellage, but Hira and Islam both on the way to Castellage as well.
Oh, hell, let's see about that. At the moment, Spring still doing some damage, but it seems like Slam gates are real. Tower could go up in time. Let's see. Slam only trying to get this up with 2 villagers, but
it's fine.
Like it's
he's
fine,
getting. Yeah. He's getting. Well, he's completely needed. Maybe but he's mining the stone, so he's fine. He's gonna be able to add even to Town Center. He's doing the famous Slam gates. Yeah, he's doing a good job. They're defending completely fine. And Lan is with Incas. I want to check how Lan resources. Lan is far from going up, really far. Look his resources.
Let's
I
take
mean, if
a
he has
look.
better score, it's tricky, man.
And he has nice amount of villagers, actually the highest at the moment. Now trying to go for some defensive towers here. And yeah, he's still in a very good position, although that was pretty tricky. Got towered from behind, did M&A rush another guy. And I'm not even sure, they don't even know where Timotheus is on the map.
Did you see it?
No one scouted Timotheus yet.
Oh well.
They didn't find him yet.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. So, like I say, yellow is not in a good position. It's it's in a perfect position with Franks. Remember, guys, the knights from France with Bloodlines +1 already. He's now going to raid, and he's trying to raid. Not gonna make any too much damage. He has a lot of army doing towers, but the LAN, even if he's now with 44 villages nearly, if he spent too much time to go up, will be behind with all the others, because everyone is going to be in Castle Age with extra town centers.
Yeah, but he needs to be safe first, and I believe focusing on going for Spearman is the right option. Not sure if I really want to see him go for more Eagle Scouts though, because they won't perform too well against the upcoming Knights.
Yeah, well, he's balancing his economy, he's selling, buying a lot of resources, and now we are missing only. Lang is gonna go up very soon. Sprint resources, make the market, man. Look at the foot. He has already 500 gold. He could go up Castle Age, and you need to go. Now he's the only one who's gonna be in Feudal Age for a while. And Slam Boy, with a castle on top of that hill, we're going to see the crazy camel arches that take absolutely everything.
Yeah, they are so good. We already saw that in the Grassed Out series game number 2, and still don't know what's wrong with the host time, but seems like a small pause, and yeah, we should be pretty alive. Now another raid coming in here against LAN.
I'm my game is stopping 22 minutes 45.
Yeah,
you're still going?
No,
it's a pause. Okay. Well, perfect situation here for Slam. Why? He has 38 villages. The difference in villages is not really huge. Only LAN is a bit ahead, but he's now going up, and he's losing now. Oh my goodness! Look at that raid, like you were talking. Ay. Those knights really strong. The Eagle Scouts are not Eagle Warrior, remember? And 0 upgrades nearly. Well, but he has a lot. Look at how many spears he has as well. He needs to go back.
Yeah, absolutely. He needs to regroup, maybe get the +2, but you know what would be great? If actually Spring would go over to the top, and those archers and maybe later crossbowmen could just rampage whatever LAN has there with his mass infantry.
Well, let's see, but really, man, if a Spring down Titanic with the crazy Ethiopians, he will get extra resources now when he's gonna reach Castle Age. Look at the amount of crossbows he's gonna be able to be, because he's gonna make the average. And Botkin, I think he should be completely fine. And the important here, in my opinion, is that the sprint is keep busy against 2 players. So then Timotheus and Melkor can do the damage, because he's dealing with 2 players right now, being in Feudal Age. So if he's holding, that might be really good for his team.
Well, it's still 40% to go for him. Let's take a look. He's trying to hold as good as he can. Obviously outranged against the Botkin arrow here, but only having fletching. Trying to go for some more walls. Would love to see him even go for some stone walls. Something he's doing now.
No, I think he's gonna be able to be inside. Ay. This can be game decider here, really. Can be game decider. The problem is why he's Melkor that behind. I didn't see that he got a big rating. Look at the unit kill, 680 unit kill a lost, and he seems to be so behind it.
Yeah, absolutely seems like it, and I'm trying to restart the stream. Now we see Spring going for an aggressive siege workshop, and like
okay, it seems that it seems, guys, that that the stream is back for Nelly. I will wait a couple of minutes, and when it's all completely fine, you guys can keep going with Nelly there in the channel.
Okay, sweet stuff. Okay, Timotheus now going for the big raid. We have LAN now trying to clear this up together with the help of Slam. Therefore, Timotheus is going for now, and Slam is losing quite a bit of camel archers at the front.
Well, I'm focused now in Hira. Why? Because he's dealing with the crazy Arambais, and you can see how the Arambais is strong are. He can hit them back. He can hit them back, and he's bringing monks. I think the chances here for United States, I would love to call, but no, Arena for the win is to push, Nili. I don't know what you think, but since they are behind in economy, clearly behind, I will say, in at least in the globally, in total, they have to push. Look at Islam, Nili. He's almost Imperial, man.
Yeah, and those elite Camarches are probably one of the most imber units at the moment, so not even a Rambai can really face them. And sniping down that one deer didn't really help out the cause here. And now we can see 4 players fighting in one screen.
Wow, look at that fight. Crazy. Crazy on top. Crazy also in the other side trying to raid. What do you think about going up to Imperial? Sometimes Islam is doing, like he tried to go up to Imperial pretty quick, maybe faster than is needed, and then he's getting in the transition, getting some raid that it decrease also his economy, but it seems that now he's gonna be okay. 79 villages is not huge amount of villages, not for a great woman. And Berbers is a expensive civilization. Well, what do you think? The problem is that Sprint, look at the Sprint Echo, man. Aye.
Well, Spring's Eco isn't the greatest for sure, and they're now going for the 3rd TC, and Slam needs to defend at home. That means that Hira could maybe even lose the TC here against the push of a Rambais and Knights. Spring should come over there to the left-hand side as well, and just complete the whole triple.
Okay, I think we need to focus here, really. We need to focus on Hira, because the Arambais are there, the Knights are there, but look at those camel archers, Mr. Nelly, gonna be with Bracer, with husbandry, and now, come on, but go together, come on, you are brothers, don't go away, Timotheus, why he's going away, Nelly, is he drunky?
I have no idea, maybe things
but look where he's going out of the map, Nelly, nice, what is he doing, what is he trying to find?
I have no idea.
He's still living, and the Arambais are there, man, what he want to kill, he's going away, and he's still going. Where he's going? Nelly! Help me, man, help me! Where he's going? And he's still going!
That was just like, okay, I really want to retreat. I really want to retreat. And yeah, so let's
No, but look now, Look at now. Oh, okay, no, I thought Islam was doing the same with the Camel Archers, but no, Islam is going, it makes sense. Against those Krobos and the 3 Manglers, I thought that he was trying to make the same strategy than Timotheus, but no, he's going to find a Sprint army, and Sprint, even with that lower economy he got, he's pushing now, seems to be trying to push to Islam.
Well, that will get cleared up though. Just spread formation, patrol in, and if he isn't eating the heaviest manual shots ever, I think Slam should be cleared up here.
Look! Okay, well, he'll advantage there for a Sprint, but still those damn Camel Archers took all the 3 Mangonels. And where are the archers from a Sprint? Nearly, can you see the archers?
Yeah, I can still see some. Now I'm blinking, and no, they're all gone.
No, not anymore, right? Not anymore. Oh man, look at the push now from land. We can see crazy
did he lose a single
fight.
Camel Archer? I'm not sure if he's lost a single one.
Look at the ratio. Look at the ratio, nearly with Islam. 72-25.
Sick, that's so sick. And look at the main base of Timotheus, and we said, oh, this guy probably won't get attacked, and oh boy, were we wrong. Kamayuk Eagle Pikeman push into a Frank player.
Well, I don't know where to look, because now you are telling me one side. I now focus on Timotheus. Timotheus with 104 villages, 21 army, but 38 idols. He's coming with the Arambais because the Inca's power, now is when the Inca's power can do the job. And he's doing the job, because if you check the population difference, it's increasing more and more.
Yeah, absolutely. Slam 135. The lowest on their team is higher than the highest on the other team, so that's really not looking great. The ecos are so small here for Spring. He is only at 80 villages at the moment, and more Camel Archers raiding him.
Wow, those Camel Archers are really unbelievable. The Arambais, if he could be able to mass crazy amount of Arambais, maybe they can do something. But the problem is that he's in low numbers all the time. And now, oh, if you look at that castle on his face, really, the castle super close.
Can he intercept that one? I'm not 100% sure. Okay,
no.
seems like
he's to the lead.
Well, with the camel archers behind there, I'm not really sure if he needed to.
Yeah, but I think he noticed that also Timotheus is doing a castle behind. So that castle Destiny was going to be down because Timotheus is almost in Imperial. And the only problem here is that Lan is pushing really strong, but he's pretty far to going up to Imperial.
Yeah, absolutely. But Spring is as well. Let's take a look. Another group of Spring crossbowmen trying to take some fights, but dying on their way. Slam Elite Camel Archers. They will just wreck everything unless Matthias is getting the sickest converts. But even then.
The funny thing with this kind of settings, Nelly, is that you have seen the score for a Slam, but since you have to raid all over, and the closer player to him is a Spring, he's still not pushing to a sprint, like no siege, no trebuchet, is not pushing at all. But the sprint is still unable to manage to get a good economy to go up. And again, those elite camel archers fully upgrade, just in a total domination.
Absolutely, Spring again sitting on a hill, even elite skirmishers, but that's the GG. Wow, what a sick play by Slam here, and Hira as well from behind there.
I honestly think that Hira did an amazing job. He was all over all the time, and 132 villages, 44 army. But what Lan did, I mean, if he wasn't going to Imperial, I don't know what you think, he was disturbing all the time blue, and at the end even yellow too. So they couldn't make a push in all the game. The arena for the win.
Yeah. Pretty impressive game by Lan for sure. Saved so many villagers, and in the end even pushed against a guy who was completely uncontested the whole time. So beautiful play by him, and maybe the match winner for them.
Well, I am checking a Slam ratio unit kills, and with the largest army, nearly 36 largest army, he got 114 unit kills, and he lost 36 in the whole game when the team are not together, man.
Yeah,
the hell
so
is
sick.
that micro?
Well, he walled quite a bit, took some fights with camel archers against the Castle Age crossbowman, and yeah, just played a beautiful game overall, always taking good care of his army.
Well, let's see if how it's gonna be. The second map is Snake Pit.
Oh,
think so.
That's a good one. Let me take a look. Oh, it's Oasis. Second map is Oasis.
Is Oasis? I thought someone told me that you will change because there was some bug probably with Oasis, or I'm wrong.
Well, we had some before, but
okay. So it's Oasis. It's still Oasis the second.
Yeah.
Well, Oasis, since it's a way closer map than Arabia, being in a sandwich, it might be even more dangerous than in Arabia probably because you can get even wall off.
Yeah, and you can't really run. That's a big problem.
Yeah.
Man.
There was some wall in there in this kind of map.
Well, yeah, but mainly trying to wall around your TC, not really walling the edges like your typical Oasis game.
Yeah, well, some people say that if the stream is very delayed, well, when it's delayed like this, you have to refresh F5 and all will be good, guys. You know that sometimes Twitch is going cuckoo. What happened to Nili, it happened to me also sometimes, and it's frustrating for us because you see all this working good, right, Nelly? But where it's gone, right? So nothing to do.
And it really wasn't on my side, it was Twitch. Some people didn't have the option of like 1080p or something, and I was streaming the whole time and showed, yeah, you're broadcasting, you're not dropping frames, so
I promise, Nili, I didn't sabotage or hack. I will do it in the last game, but not in the first, you know. But just when there's the decider, okay?
Thanks.
So all the day streaming, Nili?
Yeah, all the day streaming. I believe we are live for like 8 hours or something. That was the first drop. We had some other delays, but overall it runs kind of okay.
Okay, let's see. I don't know what was. Oh, Eddie is in the house. Well, Eddie in Oasis. Well, I think he might try to go for fast castle. Will wall as much as possible, and some monk. He will go Aztecs. I mean, wanna bet? What do you think? Gonna go Aztecs, Eddie?
It's an option. Aztecs are actually better on Snake Pit than on Oasis, but
really?
Yeah. you can try normal Oasis as well. But
yeah, but it's tricky maybe to. I mean, you don't want to keep a civilization like Aztecs to the game 4 because maybe it's not game 4 for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, well, Ballet is another.
They're already leading to 1-0.
Ballet map. I love that map too. There's 2 options with Ballet. I mean, two maps with no TC or with TC. This is with TC start, right?
There's always a TC, yeah.
Well, no, then
on Ballet?
Yeah, I got a one that we did a custom Ballet, you know, for some other stuff with Swiss Boy, and that was the Ballet that was without TC.
Oh,
it's a custom map. It's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, we made some tweak, you know, like change the resource, and there was no boars, so only deers.
Okay, interesting.
Isn't it? Well, you can do with this game, you can do some crazy stuff. Really, it's the best game. Come on, all people know. You don't agree? You don't agree? Come on, really? I'm sure you agree. Well, but you like poker too, but this is different, right?
Well, yeah, I obviously love Age of Empires. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, in my very best times, I really love poker as well. But yeah, it's just ridiculous how much passion I have for Age of Empires now. With over 15 years, right? Yeah.
Well, when a game
like
is still alive,
years, yeah.
When a game is still alive at this point, I think the words are not needed.
Yeah.
No, really, because except for example, Counter-Strike Go, but it's different because the big companies are supporting that game and they make updates and so on. But with this game, that the biggest update, it was just the previous year with the integration with the World of the Kingdoms. It's surprising that the game have been still like this all the time. So
yeah, and I believe 2018 will be a very good year for Age of Empires 2 as well.
Well, hopefully. It's going to be, hopefully. Nearly has the poker face. What is that kind of poker face? So I'm just reading. I like, that I love interaction. I'm reading the chat, and they said you have a poker face. I think you have a angry German face, Well, not really angry, not really angry.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people, when I'm in social interactions, and I tend to not smile a lot just to give other people satisfaction or let them feel better or something. So just if it's something isn't funny, I won't laugh. And then they ask me okay, what are you doing in life? And I'm just, I'm a poker professional. Now everything makes sense. And I was just what? In what way? What are you trying to say?
Well, when they say that is when you get a poker face. Like, what? Come on. What is this?
Yeah.
Oh, the game is starting, guys. 50 seconds, and we are already in Oasis. Come on. Wanna bet?
Okay.
Aztecs for Eddie, and now Eddie will get I don't know, Hans maybe. Well, let's see.
Oh, we didn't think about the civilizations first, so it is Arena for the win without what were they? Franks, Ethiopians, and what else? Berbers, wasn't it?
Well, they have two. They took Magyars, Ethiopians, Burmese. Well, and we have now Indians, Burmese, Aztec by land.
Okay,
Eddie has Burmese. Well, Burmese is a.
Okay, admin restart. It's the admin restart. No. Don't get excited. That's what I said. They shouldn't play the normal races map. Yeah.
Yeah. What map is this, right?
Admin re and admin re. So yeah, that's not really going to work.
This is not this map. This is not the map.
No, this is normal races. I told them they should pick another races version.
Okay, a custom one, right?
Yeah, exactly.
How we are supposed to know? They say. Well, he was telling in the chat. I saw it. Well, but the civilization they will have to keep, so we can analyze the civilizations already. No?
Yeah, they have to obviously.
Wow. Look at Hira, Eddie, and Land. Oh, Islam is not playing in this one.
Yeah.
Indians, Burmese, Aztecs versus Malay, Indians, and Magyars. Well, pretty strong civilizations, but I really think that 1 versus 1 versus 1 with those civilizations, they have a little advantage, if not a big advantage.
Wow. Probably right. Aztec, Burmese. Oh, I'm not really sure. I think most of them are pretty good, but I was trying to chat at the same time. Burmese. Burmese was picked on the other side.
I don't like Malay. I don't like Malay with these settings, Nile. I think it's a tricky choice, really. I mean, if you can boom and go for crazy amount of Cannabis warriors, but do you think with the kind of settings you will have a relaxed map here? If you are in one of the corner, maybe, I don't know, but I don't like that option, that choice.
Okay, sorry, I was a bit focused on the other stuff here, trying to organize a map and trying to find them a better one. Is there SYNC Oasis exist? So they should go for something like that. Okay, SYNC Oasis.
I like that name. Sync Oasis. It say that everything. Well, this is not Arabia. This is not Arabia hard, but still, you know, Oasis. I don't know. Yeah, but still, with those settings.
Why is Malay one of the worst Arabia tips? Just because of the +2? I really like them.
I think they are just tricky. Malay are just tricky. Of course, if you let them get 200 Karambit words, that is doable. It is possible to do it because they are incredible cheap. Yeah, well, they are asking you something there.
Yeah, but I made it so that spectators can't chat, so I'm PMing them at all times.
No, I noticed. I think for that reason, probably they didn't see you before because sometimes they don't see that. They don't see the private message probably.
Okay. I probably will change Oasis into Ring Forest for tomorrow. But, well, we'll see about that.
Well, the thing is that depending on the situation with Malay, it can be very good or the opposite. I think they went for safer choice. Like Indians, Burmese, and Aztecs, they are OP civilizations in almost any situation.
Indians, Burmese, and Aztecs?
Yeah,
probably. But well, the enemies didn't strong. Pick that weak either.
No.
Well. Thanks so much, Pence. Aztecs are pretty good, Indians. Well, I think both picked pretty fine. What did the others pick?
I think they pick Indians as well, Malay, and Magyars was the third one. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah. I still think that Malay are pretty good in those settings. Because you can just go for crazy tower rush early on. I think they're better on Arabia, though. And I think I want to keep Magyars actually for Valley. And Indians are super good on Valley as well. Well, spec. Potato delay just started. And we will see if it's backed another time. I think we can just put Oasis as map number 5 then. And for tomorrow I will come up with a new map.
Well, people is asking me there why you are not streaming. Seems you are asking. I will say, well, because I'm co-casting with Nilly and he's streaming. So why is needed me to stream as well? If I was just casting in my channel, yeah, but being here, I don't need to stream. I'm co-casting with him and he's streaming and organizing the event. Why to stream at the same time if we are together casting? It's not needed. You need to focus in one image. Don't need to go for the other. So, vamos, Mr. Nilly, let's go.
Vamos indeed. Let's take a look if we have a normal generation of this one. And yeah, it is. They are picking a weird one, but a fair one, I have to say. So it is a normal Arabia map, and we have one player actually of each side accessing the middle. We have all 3 players combined. We have Matthias the Indians, their pocket is Spring with Malay. We have Timotheus Magyars, and on the other side we have Mr. Memb introducing the players.
Well, I like what you said about the sprint, because now Malay is better choice in my opinion. But we have Indians versus Indians on the flank. Pocket. Oh, Eddie Burmese. Well, I want to see Eddie in this kind of situation because we are used to see, right, Nilly, Eddie playing arena. Now he's playing as a pocket, and well, pretty interesting. I also would like to see if I know that he has a sprint. Yes. That access to the Oasis, but you know that is not the standard, so maybe he's not gonna see it and not going for the water, but now he can see the access already. Well, it's still not a super, I mean, it's more standard than before, but it's not usually open for 2 players the water, right? That can change also the meta in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, that's a big problem that they went for even another map that I didn't want them to go for. But, well, they will play this one out, and for tomorrow I will have all maps prepared and they have the correct versions. Okay, so let's take a look. Lan trying to intercept Feanor here from getting his boar, but seems like he will get the boar nonetheless.
He's trying to land. I want to see if Burmese is going to go for a boom or gonna go a castle and Adam buys. What do you think is gonna be a better choice here? Just go to boom because it's really tricky this map. If you wall and you are safe, okay. But if one of the pocket decide to go army and you get in, you can be in big problems. We have seen many situations like this and can be terrible. Land, you see, Sulai dog. Oh, not team speak.
Ah, that's what I said. Maybe he doesn't want to talk in English, as I said, and the others are just responding in English. Maybe he didn't have a microphone? No, he did have a microphone in the Nations Cup, so, and he isn't docking. Look at that, sending a villager to the berries. That's quite surprising to me and could be a big advantage here for Spring.
Yeah, but the problem here is that Teal is not facing Spring. Spring is the pocket. So really, Malay, what a civilization, taking the pocket, that can make a huge boom. And then we can see spamming Karambit warriors. So, let's see.
Lan is losing his eagle. Sorry for interrupting you.
It's fine.
That was just him not taking care. And at the same time, he could lose a villager there, blocking with his own one.
It's fine, in the last second.
Yeah. Well,
it's difficult, but the Aztecs, he should go aggressive on Timotheus. Let's see if he's gonna explore properly. And on the other hand, we can see how Melkor has. Well, it's not a really close map. He will have 1, 2, 3, like 4 gaps in front. If you want to wall, he's facing Hira. Hira has also a. Well, the same, I would say, to be wall, you know, but really open map with the goal on the right side, pretty open. All his goal actually is forward, so here I need to go a bit aggressive. I think he will go scouts, standard.
And he just private messaged me, can Lan dock? And I said just, yeah, sure. Well,
but why not?
To. Well,
what is this question?
well, normal on Volatile Kingdoms, Oasis doesn't have water. So the normal Oasis is without water in the middle.
Well, yeah, but if they have the water there, why not to dock?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's tricky because who has access in one team is the flank, and the other that it has access is a pocket. So maybe if he's going for the water, he's just gonna have problems against Timotheus, and will deal with the pocket. So it's difficult to know what choice is better. Maybe for LAN it's better to go directly on the barrack, but then free boom for Sprint.
Yeah, I think LAN just could have completely walled the front here. Yes, defensive berries, wood, and gold, and just go for the normal grush in the middle. Could have absolutely been an option here against Spring.
Definitely, because his base is pretty close. You can see how he has 2 houses, the barrack, and he can keep doing some houses as well and go for the water. Yeah, it's well, this can be really important for the game.
No, we'll see how players will try to wall. It seems like
Oh, look at here on the left.
To wall the whole map. That's
yeah, the whole map. While Melkor is doing the barrack already, while he's walling everything, he will be in time. Well, he has no loom. No, he has the loom, so he's fine. I think he's gonna wall.
Oh, well, he's
gonna be close.
Wall everything.
No. He's not gonna be able. He's coming with the villages as well. Aye.
Okay,
and Melkor
still feudal age against dark age.
Exactly, man, and it's stable there with Indian super fast app. What the hell?
First time catching you live. Awesome community. Really enjoying this less than 3.
Yeah, and Hira with quite a late feudal age timing compared to Matthias here, who played, I believe, Pop 19 or something. And
yeah, he did that.
Maybe even get that villager. Oh,
wow.
Gets a scout kill.
He took the scout. In the other side, look at this now, Timoteo. So LAN wasted his drash, actually. Well, he's feudal age, so he can go. Well, he's doing archery range, but Timoteo will be in time to wall completely.
Well, we'll see. Hira, so late.
Oh, come on, Mr. Nelly. We missed something really important. Look at Timotheus in the south of the map. A stable is sneaky.
Oh.
He's inside with a stable. Ay, man. Ay.
And I was so confused why he went up so fast and still walled.
Yeah.
Now it all makes sense.
Well, this is one of the best situations because now he can disturb the pocket, can disturb Teal, while Mr. Sprint, if he's playing smart, he can have a huge boom. And so with those fishing ships, he has nearly 7 fishing ships already.
Yeah, but why is he building a barracks towards the middle?
Well, because if he's getting attacked in the middle, he don't want to save his dog and make another dog. Sorry, guys. What the fuck, man? I mean,
this
really?
is so bad.
What the fuck, man? When he's walling his leg, man. Oh my goodness, man. And you have Palisade. He knows that you have Palisade Gate on Wall of Kingdoms, nearly. Stay tuned.
Probably not. Oh man, so weird. And yeah, completely housed as well. What a weird start by him. The good thing, though, Timotheus is here, but Eddie mostly walled his resources already. Spring now up, Eddie up as well. But Eddie needs to fight with villagers.
Yeah, but look at this. Look at this Malay Sikh civilization. Same village than Eddie. 8 fishing ships, and he's gonna be 1 minute 10 seconds faster in Castle Age than Eddie, because Malay is just unbelievable. And Eddie lost already 1 villager. There is that close to the stone, and the scout. So he's disturbing, and they are disturbing clearly now to everyone. Well, Blue, come on, man. Sprint should just go boom here. Well, maybe a few knights, right? Don't know what you think, but not pushing a lot. Just boom and kill.
The problem with Malay, you can never go mass knights anyways because you don't have
Exactly.
the +2 defense. At the same time, Lan is trying to push here, but into Stonewall, so that won't really do much. Beautiful game so far by Timotheus, who's now even going for Archer. So let's take a look. Will Eddie get his castle up? Most likely.
Oh, well, he's there. He's coming with the scout. I'm checking his point of view. He doesn't have deflection, but he's there with the scout. One archer, he's sending the village, but the scouts are there. I don't know. I'm checking Eddie. Eddie, he has 558 stone, but the ration is real. And Eddie, Mr. Nelly, 24 population. 24, while Sprint, at the same time, 42.
Yeah, that's so sick, and he doesn't even have enough resources to build a castle now. Doesn't really want to buy the stone, but he still decides for it, and I'm not sure if I like that positioning, honestly.
That castle, well, he has the lag that Hira is there. Otherwise, look at this. Mercury is there with a scout. Timotheus is there with a scout, archers and skirmishes. He's gonna make the castle, and now the Arabais can't do the job. Well, we will see if he's gonna be able. He's gonna lose more villages, and he's 25 villages already, nearly. Aye.
Oh, well, it's a tricky situation. It feels like he won't lose any villagers, yeah, so it worked out okay for him.
Yeah, but idle time already. He's really behind. Melkor is now on the way to Castle Age. Melkor, that's really important, Ellie. He's up to Castle Age, while Hira, he's not even halfway to go. Look at his resources.
So sick. Yeah, absolutely. And just this crazy forward walls there. I don't really know what his belief system was there, that he could get those up. And yeah, the boom will just be so incredibly good by Spring.
But now, decisions. What is Spring to do? Is he spamming knights? He's still doing knight, like you said. Remember that the knights only have +1, right? For Malay. So it's not worth it to spam a lot. He's just so boom, and that's it. Wow, it's 12 fishing ships, man. 37 villages. So in terms of economy, he has right now nearly 8 villages more, 12 fishing ships, 20 villages more, we could say, if we count like as a village the fishing ships. That's crazy.
Yeah. And at that point we absolutely can, because either short distance shortfish or still deep fish, so that's totally fine. And now Eddie, finally with Summer Rabbis out, trying to save over this side of Mr. Hira, who's trying to go for some with quick ones.
But it's not only in the amount. I mean, they are constantly raiding. Yellow is inside. Yellow is still inside, while yellow and red, Timotheus and Melkor, both are wall at home. So they are never getting attacked. Well, he's there with Arambais trying to defend, but the Arambais, they need more. Well, he has now 3 defending to Hira on the way to Castle Age, walling. Yeah,
and look at the sneakle of Timotheus. He wants to start the trade quite nice and early, as it seems.
Yeah, he's in the market there.
Galley. Let's take a look if the dog will get intercepted of Lan. Not for now. And let's take a look. Seems like he made.
Oh man, it's Spring. Spring, check. Take the dog. He's gonna take it now. Well, the dog is up, but in the other side, really. He's pushing. I was about to say, Melkor should push, and he's there with the siege workshop, and that can be really important. Well, I'm not sure. He's going for a ram. Do you think ram is a good choice with so many Arabais around? I will go mangonels at least.
I think
the rams.
If Eddie is microing, he will never really do anything anyways.
Yeah, man, look at this, look at that. Look at the Arabais now. Now Eddie is doing the job. Look how he's killing all.
Yeah.
Oh, man. The Arabais.
Yeah, I think they can't push anymore. Yeah. Just fall back. You already have stone walls. Just sit back, boom, and you will be in a perfect position. Hira is heavily behind when it comes to eco. Eddie is miles behind. Just boom, early imp attack, and end the game.
Yeah, but the problem is, I mean, maybe they can push now with the Arabais. Because if you check Melkor, 34 villages. I mean, he's in Castle Age. But for some reason, I don't know why, he's behind in villages to everyone when he didn't lose anything at home. It's weird, man. They can push now, man. I mean, Those Arambais, remember how fast they kill also the wolves? This is a lot of Arambais already.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Scorpion won't be the answer.
Exactly. Man.
Okay. Nice micro
He's
by
wasting
Eddie,
a
actually.
lot. Okay. Yeah. No, Eddie is doing a good job. I think he doesn't have well, he doesn't have bloodlines and husbandry. Imagine with those upgrades, with bloodlines and husbandry now, it would be insane.
Yeah, absolutely. And, well, not the greatest micro by Eddie so far, but enough camels out now. And
What is he doing now?
Quite a bit as well.
Okay.
Now the question is, do Eddie and Hydra need to push?
Well, Lan is preparing a push. But really, this game, in my opinion, is in Spring hands. I don't know if that is really good for no offense Spring, but I don't know if that is really good for his team, because we know that the Spring can be sick player sometimes, but choose the opposite as well. His boom incoming, in comparison, really, with that boom as a pocket in a 3v3, maybe 4v4 is different. No, maybe not, for sure. But in a 3v3, this boom difference, it should be game decider. What do you think, Nelly?
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that. He's 26 villages ahead to his enemy. He just should go in. Maybe, I believe, just landing an elephant into Lan and end the game. It's no chance that Eddie will get Halberdiers out fast enough, and Lan just should be completely wiped out of the map from there on into 3v2. Let's get Matthäus to in camels as well, and the game should be over.
Yeah, but the problem is, they are doing something good. Now, both flanks are trying to push. So Spring has to decide, I'm going to the left, I'm going to the right side, because really, how Timotheus, with 55 population, 4 villages behind that land, and almost no army in comparison, how he can stop that push from the Aztecs, Mr. Nilly?
Well, he is trying to get a siege workshop up, but didn't have a blacksmith yet, so maybe that's the way, and then hope for better mangonel micro. He's still trying to get more stone, so in 200 stone he could build a defensive castle, but yeah, that push is going to be strong for sure.
Yeah, well, castle, he has 459 stone, so he needs 200 more. But now the mangoes are. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, there's a lot of scouts and knights coming from behind, so he's not pushing. But really, this push can be dangerous. I'm gonna check his Spring, and Nilly, Spring. I don't know if he has the buildings, but look his resources.
Oh god, well, he probably doesn't have the buildings. That's why, yeah, I don't have a monastery yet. What is going on here? Why is he not
He
up?
want to go to post-imperial directly, Nilly?
Yeah.
I think with those resources, 2,000 food, 2,000 food and 1,000 gold. He think you make a custom age? What the hell?
What is he going for? Scale armor? He will just go for karambits, as it seems.
Okay, he's gonna go, well, but please.
He's not building villagers?
Spring,
Oh god.
please. Spring, go to Imperial.
Oh.
Please, do it for Nilly. And for me, and for the viewers. Go up,
Oh,
or we will
God.
cry.
He could be up like 2 minutes ago.
He's still, Nilly,
Look at the resources.
He's gathering 3,000 food, Nilly. He want to sling himself.
Oh god. And
Look,
Lan
he's
now
up,
one dog
guys.
against one dog. Won the border somewhat.
Yeah, but he's up, guys, and he still have 2,000 almost. Now, what is he doing now? All the
How
upgrades
is-
because he just how he lost 1,000 food. What is he doing?
Oh, he queued up 15 Arambais. And at
Karambit
the same
Warrior,
time,
yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
Karambit Warriors, yeah. Arambais
Yeah,
are
it's
over
fine.
here, and well, Melkor in a world of trouble suddenly. Oh, he's
Well-
losing a siege workshop there.
In trouble. I mean, they got or they should have a huge advantage. And right now, Melkor is dead. Melkor 50 villages and 5 army. All the villages idle. And tell me, Nilly, how with Karambit Warriors you can kill Camels +3 and now Arambais fully upgrade except the elite Arambite in. Yeah, you see the husbandry incoming. So really difficult game already for them. Aye.
And I absolutely hate that he has the castles at home.
Yeah, he's still on his base. He has Crazy strong population, elite Karambit Warriors. No, he has 2 castles already at home. And he's going, of course, to Timotheus. He's going... Where he's going with the Karambit Warriors, Billy? What is going on? I told you about the decision. I mean, Red is dying, but he's going to Yellow that has a castle to defend his population, and he's going with the Karambit Warriors to the right side. And he's doing, of course, another castle at home, Billy.
That's not really going to work, I agree. Now trying to go for conscription, and yeah, they can clear up quite a bit, but where are his waypoints? Still in his base. Maybe trying
I
to
want
go
to ask you,
over
Dylan. I want to ask you, don't you think that Spring is taking so serious the name of the tournament? I mean, let your teammate die. He's just taking it literally, man. So maybe he thinks this is the goal of the tournament, man. Come on, man.
Oh, Timotheus, can he repair? Actually, he's holding that town center, as it seems. And now the Karambits, obviously, they are great against anything that Lan has. Converting those is not really an option. He could maybe go through the middle, but Lan is on the way to Imperial Age as well. So is Hera. This will be so tough. It will be 3v1 basically for Spring for quite some time. He's at pop 155. He should own this game, but still producing at the wrong side.
Yeah, he has 60 army, but do you have the real feeling? Do you have the real feeling that Fëanor needed that huge help? Fëanor 88 population, he's still ahead in population to Lan with even more villages. But now, Melkor is going to be without town centers. He's gonna lose 1 TC, and after that town center with those numbers of Atom Bias, he's gonna kill absolutely everything. Look at the push, I mean, where is the sprint, man? In the minimap, well, we see crazy amount of Karambit Warriors. Maybe he's gonna now be able to kill something in the other side. I don't know, but Eddie is walling everything. And Lan is wall as well.
Well, it seems like maybe Lan, could he die? Not really, right? I believe Spring should maybe land in the middle as well.
Can you check how much amount of Karambit Warrior has already a sprint? I mean, because we are blaming him, but now he's gonna be inside on Eddie. There you go.
124 on my tab here.
Yeah,
and now he's producing to the other side. No +4 attack for him yet.
Yeah, but Melkor is getting defeated. he's getting basically defeated. No, yeah, look at those. He's not moving villages. And, well, he will make huge amount of army, but Melkor will call the GG soon, or this is a tricky strategy?
Well, Spring, look at the points, so it's
140.
Spring can go for carnage now.
140, and now he's going? Okay, now he's going finally, with crazy amount of Karambit Warriors. Let's see if he's gonna save now Melkor to be defeated. Oh man, but he's ready now, okay.
Let's go into the point of view of Spring and where he's attacking. It's just crazy where he's spamming all around the map. Defending over here, attacking in the south, raiding Eddie, and, well...
Almost no resources for the sprint, right?
Yeah, he should get... Well, he is queuing up his castles completely. So, he should just get banking as well and sling his teammates up. If he gets Timotheus to Imp and they still control that corner there, it's not that bad, I believe.
Well, the thing is that now at this point, those are too many Karambit Warriors. It's say there in the spec of the 70, but if you check with the axe, 134 Karambit Warriors. He's gonna kill the castle. He's definitely gonna kill the castle. And maybe I was personally like blaming him. Now he's gonna be able to win the game because Timotheus is in a good position. But it's true that it's now 2 versus 3. It's 2 versus 3, literally.
Well, still 44 villagers for Red. That's more than we've seen in other games after someone got a big double or triple. So it's still an option for him.
Yeah, but Theo is doing a really good job. Yeah, but look how he has lost all the Karambits.
Yeah, I think focusing the castle wasn't a great decision.
Yeah, they still have a lot of army. Look at Hera. Hera is doing Imperial Camels on the way. and those are Arabais. Still not elite.
Why is he not using them? Look at how many he has again. That unit is so crazy. Oh golly. Okay, now the big fight against the camels. Obviously it would be great if he can take a fight before they are Imperial camels. Spring, can he send his army in?
Well, I don't think so. Hero will take it. I believe that he will go back. He should go back before he's getting the upgrades. Nah, but this combo, I mean, if he has a lot of Cannonbit warriors, look at this Aramba is also going to support the camels. He's flaring. And Eddie, move it. He's doing also a castle. Look at the castle in a perfect timing. Bam! Up.
Okay, let's take a look. Will Spring take this engagement? It seems like, yes, he wants to. It's 146 karambits now trying to go for the big surround. Nice wall off here at the right-hand side. Left-hand side still taking a reasonable engagement. All the heavy camels actually fighting before the upgrade kicks in, and he loses all of them. The Rambai still staying strong, but I believe that was an okayish fight for Spring, although he lost everything.
Well, look at the ratio kills there again, but this is usually normal with this civilization. Don't you think the problem also here is that I feel that Timotheus is still a little bit slow, like he's still no army, man. 123 villages, 12 armies, so right now Spring is for a while against 3 players for a really long time. And for how long he's gonna be able to keep spamming this army? Because his resources are not that much anymore, even if they are so cheap. Because he's losing a lot of army. Look his resources now.
He's queuing them up heavily, and he's still trying to sling some. That's why his resources are so low. But it's still no elite Rambai, only at 70% now. But in Imperial Camel, elite Rambai, a pretty deadly combo.
Yeah, man, I mean, look at those. Imperial Camel, tanks, 160 HP, 5 armor, plus strong attack, and those elite Arama is now fully upgrade. Okay, let's see this fight, because this can be the game actually. If he's killing all those, then Melkor, that is still 65 population, pretty low, will go even more down, and then how to recover.
Oh man, what a crazy fight here. And I believe even the Rambis are going down. Spring is pulling this off, guys. Points are getting closer and closer, and Timotheus is getting back into this game. And if we think about it, in the long run, the trade is not possible for our Canadian, French and Spanish composition, but for Team USA, they're already starting it.
Yeah, well, they are still in the trade, but 69 villages from Melkor only. He's still far from being back into the game. They are still killing a lot, but whoa. The good thing is that the Calamid Warriors has, I mean, almost you can produce forever. They are super, super cheap. And he's still doing a lot and a lot. He has 100 army, while the combo between 80 and Hira is 70. I know they are really strong, but the problem is that the other guy is still spamming all the time. And now finally, Yellow is joining the party, Mr. Nelly. This maybe can be a game change.
Where is he coming from? Okay, Magia Hazard, and what else is he going for? Where is his army? Oh, just some CA behind there, okay.
Yeah, Scab Archers just behind that castle. But for that reason I was like surprised, like come on, he's there. Vamos, Timotheus. Well, he's now Melkor now is with 85. At least I'm gonna check his resources point of view. Oh, he's about to click, he's clicking up to Imperial, but Eddie, super strong choice. Elite Battle Elephant.
Oh, and they are so good against Karambit.
Yes, they just eat the Karambit warriors.
Yeah. So Spring now needs to fight before Eddie can have the full switch. Or we need to see Matthias instantly go for a lot of Imperial Camels. They're trying to set up the trade, and even Spring is setting up the trade, which is quite unusual for him. And, well, let's take a look. Timotheus, what can he do? Oh, another big engagement.
Well, he's trying to make another castle on top of that hill. This is a lot of farming, but he's not taking the fight. Then he has Hussars, Hira Hussars, Imperial Camels, and those elite Arambais. But really, nearly, once he's getting there, the damn elite battle elephants, I don't think so they will be able to stop. Also, remember that we don't see a push from Lan. Lan has been quite passive for the last minute, don't you think? I mean, he's not attacking. He has good population, but he's still not attacking. And now Yellow is on the left. Is he gonna go in? Oh my goodness! How he entered with those Cannabis warriors. Look at the amount of Cannabis warriors going on the left, going to take the markets probably, and gonna raid a lot of farmers there. What the hell? Let's see.
It's Matthias Gates, okay, and Timotheus is going through as well. They're trying to intercept. Okay, interesting stuff here.
They are not wall, exactly.
Okay, and this is a big raid there. That's roughly 150, 160 units going through there. And yeah, a lot of villagers will lose their life here.
They still not notice. Now they are trying to wall. Oh my goodness, this is a big mistake. Not walling and letting that raid. It can be huge, but because now, like you said, they're recovering. They're getting a good trade. Well, not huge yet, but they're setting up the trade. Well, already over 20 trade cards combined, and look at that rating on Hira.
Yeah, absolutely. At the moment, he's at 127 villagers. Probably will lose a lot more. Eddie is coming back home, though, trying to defend that. Think Spring shouldn't focus on the TC, but try to take some fights. And that means the trade won't really run well for them either.
I also focus exactly in that. I wonder why so many times the players focus on the TCs, also with Mango. Let's kill the villages. Once you kill the villages, you take the town centers. But this fight, this is a lot of Cannabis warriors. He's trying to get all those elite Dynamites, but now the heavy Cabarges are behind them. Come on, don't go away. I think you should take the fight now. The Cabarges are there, so just go and take it. Let's see this fight nearly, because they are now on their economy. But in the other side, also the elite battle elephant and Imperial Camels, huge and crazy fights all over. And inside, in the right side, now trying to raid land. It seems so, but Melkor is still not recovering 100%.
Yeah, and that's a big problem for them, that he is only at pop 100. If he is at pop 130, they might have a chance to go for mass Imperial Camel and hold this. He's still trying to research and get more upgrades on the heavy camels first, and those battle elephants are just so deadly. It seems like the raid is stopped. The only thing going pretty well for Team USA is still that they have the trade rolling, but they need to hold this area desperately.
Well, they have the trade, but little by little, Melkor now is again with 78 villages, sprint as well. Maybe with Malai you don't need that much villages, but the push is now real. They are destroying Melkor. They just can't nearly counter the elephants. Look at the elephants. When they did it, the elephants, they started to push really strong.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to get to Imperial Camels themselves, but even then, it's not looking too great. They're very close to the main eco now, and Spring is trying to get more castles up. But honestly, I believe Matthias should have reboomed a bit further away from the area where they were getting pushed anyways.
Yeah, he's still booming almost in his same base and under all the fights, so he's not recovering. Now Timotheus is taking the trade, the little trade that the other team got, but he's going with Hussars, Elephants, taking absolutely everything, and the push is real. I think, nearly when they send more traps or more rams like they are doing now, with Hira, Rams and Trebuchet, this might be the game, because Melkor, sadly for their team, never recover.
Well, let's take a look. Maybe one of the last engagements here with all the Karambits there, spread around quite reasonably well, so the elephants aren't doing that much damage. And now we have Imperial Camels here from Matthias, now trying to go for forging, so maybe they can push this back, trying to fight down against the traps here. And it seems like Eddie is retreating. Is Team USA holding on here?
He's going a little bit bad because he don't want to do, but maybe he could stay. I don't know. Those Imperial Camels is still not even +5, so they have the HP, but they don't have the armor, they don't have the attack. On the right side, we can check also how now Timotheus is doing somehow a good push. You can see Lan is unable to counter those cab arches and those beautiful elite Machiarch Hussars. So the game, Mr. Neely, is not over because they are now pushing again in the other side.
And let's compare trade again. It's just like looking so different. Eddie still didn't delete his starting market as well. And he is... Where is he going with all his Rambai? Is he going to the other side? No, it's just a weird patrol. And... yeah, it seems like both sides kind of stabilized at the moment. And this game could even take some more time here.
Well, I believe so. I believe so. And really, it seems Melkor now is with the Imperial Camels already. He just needs some more resources to sling. And with 24 trade card, and well, not only him. Look at the trade combination. Really, really strong. Over 22, 34, 25. Lot of trade. And finally, Timotheus pushing, going. But they are going like too desperate for the trade. Just try to push a little bit more in their economy. Really, and then when you are pushing more, try to go for the trade. They still not in that long game. Well, let's see. He's going for the trade.
Yeah,
can he still win the game?
No, it's still pretty ugly if you have a very low trade and that one is getting killed off. You cannot really queue up trade cards because you're too low on gold anyways, and there's no real army chasing it. So at the moment, Timotheus go way more efficient than we thought.
Yeah, and I'm checking again his sprint resources. If he's just now sending a lot to Melkor would be able to really come back and be in the 200 population soon. Melkor is doing now the latest upgrade, and they are pushing, man, and they are inside taking the trade. What is this, man? Look at the score, is getting closer. And let's face it, Nelly, in super late games, for somehow Eddie usually it's like not playing the best when the game goes super long, right?
Yeah,
it's the feeling I have.
Yeah, he is a master of controlling 10 monks, but when it comes to, okay, everyone is pop 200, it is another game, obviously, and now Imperial Camels are pushing in here at the side. It seems like they are pushing at the top now, and the trade is really carrying them. Not enough elite battle defense by Eddie.
He's helping really a lot. I'm checking Melkor. Melkor is finally, how do you say it? Okay, if you were with 153, and they taking the score lead. This is, I don't know how it was all the games today, nearly, but I have the feeling that this is a pretty close or the closest game in the tournament. I don't know because I didn't watch it, but now this is comeback from the hell.
Yeah, this is the first game where we really have 6 players in Imperial Age and really contesting for the win in the game. We still don't have all the upgrades, but this seems like Spring with all his Aramba is pushing back, and they're doing such a great job here at the top, and they're still doing some sneak attacks at the south as well.
It's pretty sick civilization, guys. Nearly Spring, 437 unit kills. Wow, amazing. But look at his lost units. 1,000 almost. So look how many. How many he lost, but hey, he sacrificed those Karambit warriors for the win.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what they're designed for. They aren't really there to kill, they are there to die and maybe tickle some other units till they maybe fall over by laughing. And yeah, he's just killing castle after castle anyways.
I'm missing in the other side also that land. Check land resources, they're winning the game, man. Land resources, pretty balanced, like I always say. Pretty balanced. 0 wood, 0 food. Okay, 600 gold. But man, no resources, and really with Aztecs nearly, you need to do something other than pike and skirmishes to stop the Magyars. I'm missing the siege owners, but of course it's not happening because he is at the limit.
Yeah, and he is at only 14 trade cards in this 1 hour game here. That's obviously not a real state he wants to be in. Yeah, and that was the beauty of Timotheus there. He was in the trade so many times. Look at all that trade cards here over and over again, and was blocking that before anyways. And now he's going for another attack.
Well, I don't know where to look. I don't know where to look because now I have the feeling that in both sides, well, I have the feeling, no, you can see it clearly, they are pushing, man. And those elite Magyars Khazars really strong combined with those heavy cav archers. So basically, in the right side, Timotheus is pushing even against 2, you see, and in the other side, this crazy now, what the hell? 71 Imperial Camels from Melkor? For real? Look at this amount of army on the left.
Yeah, so sick. He got a lot of sling, and I believe Spring now should switch away, and GG, what a great game, man.
That's the way to go. Come on. Love it. Love it. Those, we thought, guys, Memstradamus this time nearly didn't work because we thought they were going to win, And I prefer the comeback from the hell. I told you when we start, Nelly. I'm happy to say what's going to be the closer one, and we have the first 1-1. Awesome.
Sick. And yeah, for everyone hating on the Karambits now, just think about it. Spring, completely uncontested. Boom. And just think about it. If he went for Paladins, he could have owned the game. If he went for Imperial Camels, if he went basically for most unique units, just uncontested boom, and he produces a unit out of 4 castles, he will always dominate the game. And this time it was a Karambit and it looked beautiful.
I like these achievements when you see that, okay, I am the best because I killed the most, and then you see the unit loss, I am the best. Sprint, because this time worked, man. I mean, losing the most with 175 largest army. Well, I mean, they are, we could call it, maybe they are, you know what I mean, the Karambits, like a trash unit. I think it's a little bit a trash unit, you know, like they are as cheap almost like the trash units, but that fast production and that spamming, if you manage to do it like they did, well, and this, well, Sprint actually, probably he took a weird choice in the start, but at the end it worked out. And look also, he sent to Melkor a lot of resources as well. So MVP, Nearly, Sprint.
Well, we kind of have to say it, yeah. Timotheus was beautiful, blocking the trade there for endless amount of times. Just think about it, how long they didn't have trade